I'm Mike. Welcome to Clifton Hills Avenue here in Cincinnati. My girlfriend Bethany and I just purchased our first home here. I work as the assistant general manager at a local water park. So here we are at my place of business, a water park that is under new ownership and currently being renovated. So as you can see, we've got a lot of projects going on. So I'm pretty much going to have my hands full here for the spring and summer. I oversee the maintenance and operations. So that is going to leave me very little time to work on my horrible front yard at my house.
I'm Bethany. I am an administrative assistant for a therapy department in Westchester, Ohio, and that's my full-time job. And then I'm also work for the Beach Water Park as electronics manager. So this summer it's going to be hard when I'm working my Saturday and Sundays at the Beach Water Park to have time to do anything at this house. So that's why we need you guys to come to the house.
So we today are going to take a little stroll around the neighborhood so you can get an idea of how the other houses and yards in the neighborhood look. And who knows, maybe we'll meet some new friends along the way. So as you can see, the neighbors have a really nice place, and they obviously take very good care of their landscaping. Let's go ahead and see if they're home. Just kidding, I already know they're home. Hello. So these are our new neighbors, David and Joey. Guys, how long have you lived here in the neighborhood?
About 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah.
Okay. And obviously you guys take very good care of your yard as well as everyone else in the neighborhood, pretty much. So how do you feel about the yard that you got next door?
It's definitely in disrepair. It could use some love and certainly be cleaned up a little bit. It's been neglected for quite a while.
I think it has great potential because of the different levels. And it could be beautiful, but right now it definitely needs some love and energy.
So what kinds of things do you think could be done to enhance the curb appeal of the yard and the house?
I think probably taking out some of the ivy, because right now ivy dominates the entire yard and the trees over there. I think certainly just cleaning that up, cleaning up probably some of the stone walls. A lot of them are probably in reasonable shape if they clean them up.
It just needs to be ripped out, cleaned up, and stuff that shouldn't be growing there that is right now.
So you guys have a pretty direct view of the front and side yard to your picture window.
Yeah,
So would you mind if we came in?
Sure,
and
come
took a
look at it.
Right.
It's right in here, and notice we've kept a lot of the honeysuckle there so that we didn't have to look at the yard.
Yes, in the spring that gets kind of fully covered, so it's hidden the yard and the house over there because it's not been in very good shape.
Right. But in the winter time, it's pretty much direct line of sight.
Right.
So if you see down
There's
toward
the front yard there.
down toward the front here, we've cleaned out a little bit of the honeysuckle. That was all coverage, just like what's next door here. We cleaned that out, but we didn't go back further so we could hide the house in its current condition.
Okay.
This is a neighbor's house. As you can tell, beautiful. Then we come up to our house.
So now that you've seen some of the neighbors' yards and met some of the neighbors, learned how they feel about the yard, thought we'd take a look at ours real quick. As you can see, they've been doing a lot of utility work lately and have left the front part of the yard pretty much is just mud.
Mud and ivy.
Mud and ivy. And we've got these monstrous trees in the front with the ivy growing off, pretty much block the view of the whole house, which we think the house is pretty cool and we would like people to be able to see it. So we'd like to kind of thin that out somehow, right?
Correct.
Try and keep up. I should probably take my hands out of my pockets.
Probably. This is the view of our house. Back of the house you can see.
Okay, so another one of the most noticeable things about the yard in the front of the property in general is you can see the driveway is not in the greatest of shape. And by not in the greatest of shape, I mean it's horrible looking.
And then we have our cinder block as our street
It's our
address.
address marker. So the ivy is kind of taking over. I mean, we think there's probably some pretty cool retaining walls, stone walls underneath there that we'd like to have exposed. Favorite part about this whole house is the handrail, made of 2x4s. Not treated deck type lumber, just your standard non-treated pine 2x4s. Always record. I need something to weigh the tripod down in the front. It's gonna fall backwards. You said yourself if it breaks that we get one for free. Stop smiling. No, I'm smiling. Okay. You gotta look over there.